We are back here with some more Jets franchise action. And going into week number 3, coming off a massive win against the Kansas City Chiefs, 27-0. We shut them out. And we have another home game. Before we get into an interesting stretch, we're playing the Patriots 2 out of the next 3 games after this. Colts in between, Titans after that, and I believe the Dolphins after that. So it's an interesting schedule coming up. So really, this is a big, important game. I mean, every game's important, but we kind of definitely need to pull out a victory for sure as we see the first mock draft. And like I've said before, don't even really worry about you have to worry about the teams in the sense that they might draft certain players, but obviously the logic guys go in a certain area. But really, I don't expect the Bills to be picking number 1. And if we're picking last, hey, I'll take that because that means we have won a Super Bowl. But I don't expect the Bills to be picking first in this draft at all. But quarterback-heavy draft, for sure. I mean, there's guys up here. We'll take a look at them. You can see the first 2 guys right now, Lynn Collins, Kyle Taylor, Cody Rivers in the top 5. They have 3 quarterbacks so far in this top 5 draft class. So Lynn Collins. Now, the question is, I've had that before, is Malik Willis the answer? Not only, this is only his 3rd year, so he won the MVP his rookie year. Last year, down year. Really interested to see how the rest of this year plays out. So, he's going to play through his contract for sure, but right now it's, obviously I don't think we're going to get one of these guys. We wouldn't draft one of these guys. They're going to be top 5. We're not going to be, hopefully don't have a top 5 pick, but I don't think we will. But you can see, looks like a lot of talent here. Here's Lamar Reynolds, 6'2", 222 out of Oregon. Look at all the great and elites and everything. A awareness as a rookie. A play action. Wow. He's dropped a lot, but man, I don't know how he has dropped. So if you're looking for a quarterback in this draft, your team looking for a quarterback, this is the draft class for you. No doubt. You can find talent for sure. As for us, what we're kind of looking for, maybe cornerback. There's a few guys projected in the first round. Cam Kelly, Bobby Holly, Marcus Tate, Deion Duvall. Won't really get into them at the moment. Obviously, they're only 20% and 25% scouted, so we're going to have to wait more down the line just to see where they're at. Takes a little bit, but you can see if you want a quarterback, this is your draft class. Now, they're saying the forecast for this ball game here in week number 3 is for heavy rain. Well, that plays into our strategy for sure, which is running the football. We want to pound the football, run it, play great defense, and win some ball games. So you see the Texans so far this year. Week 1, lost to the Bears 28-21. They tried to come back in the 4th quarter, scoring 14 points. Deshaun Watson still here in Houston. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception there. No real running game. They have Sony Michel, and we traded to Michael Carter in the offseason. Carter had a touchdown there. As for the receiving, Brandon Cook still their guy. Chris Olave, who they drafted in the first round a few years ago, guy we looked at, he is actually out. He is not available. He will be out, I believe, for 1 more week. So he's out for a game. Jacoby Myers, the former Patriot, a couple touchdowns there. So they have a solid receiving core. With Deshaun Watson, he can turn, right now I think he's like a 90-some overall. So he can turn, just a barely decent receiving core into a pretty good one. 2 touchdowns there, but it looks like they don't have much of a run game. That's what I'm seeing right there. As they beat the Colts there in week number 2, 21-18. They shut down Jonathan Taylor, who obviously last year had over 1,500 yards. One of the best running backs in football. 97 overall, I believe he is. But you can see they don't really, it's not like they do anything special. Matthew Ioannidis is their top sack getter here in the first 2 weeks. So you just never know. We should be, if we could shut out Kansas City. Hopefully we can do something here against Houston, as it looks like the weatherman were completely wrong. This is a sunny day here in New York, so it wouldn't be the first time they're wrong. Obviously wrong a lot, but sunny. Don't really have to worry about the rain, the wet, slippery ball, slipping on the field. Don't have to worry about that at all. It's not going to really change our game plan at all, but maybe it opens up things here for Houston, as we're going to get this one going here into week number 3, try to go to 3-0 before we take on the New England Patriots. So here we go. The Texans will receive the ball first, and this one's underway here in week number 3. This kick is way out of the end zone. So let's see how this defense plays in this ball game after the shutout from Kansas City. Can't be too overconfident. We're facing a very good quarterback. So far in the season, you see 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. He can honestly use his legs too, take off. And obviously, no Bobby Wagner. He is out for at least 7 more weeks. So how will the defense respond? First play of the game, this is going to be caught. And that is close to a first down as Watson fires it quickly for a gain of 9. Not the greatest offensive line either. Like I said, this Texans team, it's kind of a middle-of-the-road, below-average team. As Carter close to a first down. As, Kirkland out for another 2 weeks, Boyle, and, Wagner 6 weeks. But they just, I don't know. We'll see how this game plays out. I don't know. 3rd and 1. Watson in the gun, looking, plenty of time to throw. Goes to the outside, and that is going to be caught, and that is going to be a Brandon Cooks catch for a first down as the Texans move the chains up to the 46-yard line. As now Watson looking, pressure, sack. Brandon Smith comes in on the blitz. And it's Brandon Smith. I want to see more of Jason Marsh and Brandon Kutcher. These guys I want to see a lot more of because I haven't seen it so far in the first 2 games. 3rd and 12. Marsh getting a little bit of pressure, but he dumps it down to Carter. And that is going to be an easy first down. We know the receiving prowess of Carter, we had him for numerous years. But that was tough for Guidry. Like, what do? Do you chase down Watson and that happens, or you just let Watson run and he picks up a first down easily? So not much you can really do there. 2nd and 8 underneath, caught. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. See if we can hold him here to a field goal attempt. So Watson from the gun, looking over the middle. Open, caught. The former Patriot and a guy we have troubles in the past. Hunter Henry with the catch. He has eaten us alive many times and not looking good so far. 2nd and 6. Watson underneath. Hunter Henry again. Nice tackle there by Brandon Smith in the open field as Watson. A perfect start, 7-7. And this drive is taking up a lot of time. 3rd and 2. Watson, pressure this time as Jason Marsh will get in there for the sack and stop this Texans team as they will get a field goal on the board. So, first points we have allowed in 4 quarters. And the Texans take the early lead with a nice long drive. As we're going to try a pass going up for Buckley, but it is hit, and that's going to be a pick. I want to give Buckley a shot on the first play. Try a play action, but the pressure hits Willis. Ball flutters in the air, and I thought Buckley was going to be able to go for it, but he just did not respond at all. He just ran past it. Easy interception, and the Texans, just like that, take over the ball. I know maybe that's more of a forced throw, but we got to try some stuff down the field. And, you're hoping maybe the first play of the game, they don't see it coming. They're thinking you're going to run, but nothing there, as that's a nice play up front by Greg Payton coming through for the stop, and now brings up a 3rd and 3, as Payton obviously is going to have to really step up as a rookie with no Bobby Wagner as Hunter Henry. Another catch over the middle. Tight ends they just destroy us. We have so much trouble. 2nd and 9. Play action. Watson, just plenty of time to throw, and he's going to throw it away. That's actually his first incompletion. 9 of 10, and it's a throwaway, and really didn't even have to. He had no pressure at all. 3rd and 9. Watson again, look at all the time he has to throw, stepping up in the pocket, and he's going to throw this one out of bounds, and I believe that's going to be an illegal forward pass as well, as he was over the line of scrimmage, full body in the ball, which it needs to be, and it was. So we'll accept that. Loss it down. This will bring about a 51-yard field goal attempt. Kick is going to be up. Does it have enough? And it does, and it's good. And the Texans get 3 points off that turnover. So 6-0. And right now, this is only our 2nd play of the ball game. As Travis Etienne with the run picks up around 2. Solid start for the season for him. Had over 100 yards the first game. Not bad last game. That's what you want to, giving us that, explosive runs. To the outside, Buckley with the catch. And he's got a first down up to the 36-yard line. Did not want to go 3 and out there. Did not want to give the Texans right back to the ball because our defense would have been on the field a lot. 1st and 10. Handoff to Etienne. Getting through. He'll pick up a decent yards. Picking up around 6 as now Elijah Vera Tucker goes down. So many offensive line issues with injuries. 2nd and 4. This time Robinson in the backfield. But he's going through, and he's got a first down up to the 47-yard line. As, would love a nice long drive here. Get that defense a rest as Robinson with the carry on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot there. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Dislocated thumb, so he will be able to return. So we move into the 2nd quarter. Willis dropping back. Wide open. Caught. Everett down to the 16-yard line. That's what play action, you run the ball enough, should do. You know, open up a lot of lanes. Wide open receiver. So down to the 16, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne going around the edge, and he will be brought down at the 6, close to another first down. And they will not give it to us, just a tad short. So 2nd and inches. Definitely just going to run the ball again with Etienne. Just get it up the middle. He does. And he's got to gain a 2 down to the 4. So let's put this one in. Take this lead. 1st and goal from the 4. Robinson in the backfield. And we're going to hand him the ball, and he's going to be stuffed, and there is a flag on the play, and that is not what you want to see on a running play. Holding, so that is going to knock us back to the 14-yard line on Jedrick Wills. So 1st and goal now from the 14. Willis from the gun, just a 4-man rush, fires underneath, finds Elijah Moore, who will go in for the touchdown. So that was all Travis Etienne. Zach Cunningham was sitting in the middle. Etienne, with the go route right at the seam, pulls the linebacker up, allows Elijah Moore to come underneath, catch the pass, get in for the touchdown, and we got a 7-6 lead. Can we stop this offense as Watson's going to be brought down? This time Tyke Smith comes in from his safety position as Laramie Tunsil goes down. We got a 3rd and 9. Let's get this team off the field. Watson, and we will not. That is going to be completed and caught, beating Stingley in coverage. 1st down, Texans. As Watson has just been, I mean, he's got no pressure really either. He's just sitting back there. 1st and 10, end around to Schwartz, and the ball is loose. Tyke Smith with a hit, and Kutcher will recover. Big time play from Tyke Smith. I'm telling you what, he finished the season last year. He had a really good season last year. Finished the season really well, and he's been playing really well this year. And I think he is turning into one of the better safeties in football. Makes a huge hit there in Schwartz, knocks the ball loose. We take the ball over, and now a chance here to extend our lead. And that's not going to really work out as Willis tries to keep it there. Read it, I thought, perfectly well, but Cunningham makes a better play. 3rd and 12 now from the 45-yard line. In motion is Buckley looking down the field, going up top, and this one's going to be knocked away. Tried, not really a back shoulder throw, but the linebacker wasn't looking, but looked right at the end and knocked it away. And the Texans get the stop, so we can't take any advantage of that turnover. And now on 1st and 10, Sony Michel is getting loose, and he's down to the 43-yard line. So we got to wake up a little bit. That was a good turnover, obviously, from Tyke Smith. Good play from a single player. But right now, our defense, we got to just wake up a little bit here as Watson's just eating us alive. This isn't right now the same defense that played Kansas City. I know we have only allowed 6 points to start off this ball game, but Houston's having a way easier time. Look how much time he has to throw, and finds a wide open Brandon Cooks. He takes a hard hit there from Ashton Davis, but man, 13 of 14. And now Houston looking to take the lead. 5 minutes left here in this first half. 1st and 10. Watson, once again, just no pressure at all. Swings it out to Carter, and he's down at the 3. They can still get a first down here. 2nd and 1. I guess we play the run here. Watch out for Carter. That's exactly what we're going to do. Has the run. He is stuffed, but he has enough for a first down. So 1st and goal now from the 1. Do they run this with Sony Michel? Going to bring over the receiver. Let's see if they do. They're going to run it with Sony Michel up the middle, and he powers through for a touchdown. So the Texans, we stopped Kansas City's offense. They couldn't do anything against us. But the Texans' offense, we're struggling. We're struggling. 13-7 lead here for Houston with 3:48 left here in this first half. As Robinson with a carry, running over some guys, and he's got it up to a 33-yard line. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2, as you see the goal. If you saw it there, 150 is the goal for this week, kind of the team goal, 150 yards rushing. Hopefully we can pick that up. I mean, we're running the ball decently, no doubt about it. Just the defense has got to pick up the play. 2nd and 10. Willis rolling out, looking down the field, and he will take this himself, gets out of bounds. He's got gain of 11. He's up to the 50-yard line, and reached the 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts left, plenty of time. We got time in the world. Here we go. Everett with the pass, nice throw, first down. Gain of 14 up to the 36-yard line. Yeah, take our time. We don't have to, don't want to give them the ball back with a lot of time remaining. 1st and 10, hand off to Travis Etienne up the middle, and he's got 14 up to the 22-yard line. And offense, looking like it's in a bit of a rhythm right now. Looking good. 2nd and 2. Once again, another run up the middle. Etienne breaks off one tackle. Tries to reach out for the goal line. Just going to be a tad short. And we'll call the timeout here with 24 seconds left in this first half. Still can run it here one time. 1st and goal. Robinson. Carry. All it takes is one time as Robinson's in for the touchdown. And we're going to retake this lead in this ball game here with 22 seconds left in this first half. 14-13. But Texans are going to stay aggressive. Are they going to run it? They're going to throw. So they got all 3 of their timeouts. Over the middle, it's going to be caught. And that's going to be a timeout. So they're going to need a lot of yardage here. Maybe like 30 yards, 35 yards to get in field goal range. Watson underneath finds Henry for the catch. That's going to help out a lot. They call a timeout. So 13 seconds left. They can still use the whole field, obviously, with one more timeout. Just obviously can't really take a sack. As Watson, that hasn't been a problem for them in this ball game. Underneath, open is Carter, and Carter's going to be hit down by Stingley at the 40. They call a timeout. So within 3 plays, they have a chance here. This is a 57-yard field goal. Kick is going to be up, and it's going to be wide left. Looks like it had the distance, but man, we kind of lucked out there as the Texans just went right down the field. 3 plays, a chance for a field goal attempt. That is not what you want to see with only 22 seconds left, because in an end-game situation, I mean, that's going to be nerve-wracking. But we'll go into lead 14-13. Got to step up our game defensively. Get some pressure on Watson. We might have to start bringing some blitzes because we're getting nothing so far. So let's head up to Buffalo, see what the Bills are doing. They actually beat the Lions 28-21, get their first win of the season. The Lions just can never catch a break. 0-3 to start off the season, not what you want to see at all. Maybe with JT Daniels, maybe they need a quarterback. Dolphins end up beating the Patriots 37-34. Dolphins go to 2-1. Both Mac Jones and Tua throw for 4 touchdowns each. So we'll see the Patriots next week. They will be desperate for a victory. And the question is, can we get a victory and go to 3-0 in this ball game? Let's start off this second half. Start the 18. Willis looking in the pocket, looking down the field. Just dumps it off to Travis Etienne, but that's going to be dropped and incomplete. Might have had a chance down at the right side, but 50-50 balls. I still try to attempt them in this game, but they are just sometimes a lost cause. As Willis floats it dangerously, is Robinson there and makes the catch. Great job on the actually accuracy on the run. Yeah, the Texans coach can't believe it. But yeah, 50-50 balls in this game. Even if you have a big-time receiver, I don't know. I feel like the corner plays it way better than the receiver at all times, and it's just so tough. But you got to try. I mean, you have to. 2nd and 4 now from the 40. Hand off to Robinson. Cuts back. Breaks off a tackle as Robinson has a first down up to the 35-yard line. Not a lot of yards per carry so far in this ball game, but getting his carries. 1st and 10. Play action to Etienne. Man, wide open over there is Everett. As that is going to be a first down up to the 18-yard line. This time you can see the linebackers that time bit up on the run. And we're moving the ball here in the start off the second half. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Etienne. Getting through somehow. I don't know. I thought he was stopped short. Down to the 8. Picks up 4. And brings up a 3rd down and 1 as Robinson in the backfield. We'll go to him. Getting a nice push by the offensive line up the middle. He's got enough. Gain of 3. And that's going to be a Jets first down. And I would say just keep him in the backfield. See if we can get the another rushing touchdown for him. Up the middle. Plenty of room. Breaks through the tackles. And Robinson is in for touchdown number 2. And we'll extend this lead now 20-13 here with 5:50 left in this third. That was a great drive. As Tucker on here for the extra point. And I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but you're used to the bar, speeding down, obviously, in all Madden. You are. But sometimes, I don't know, it's not really a lag because I'm playing offline franchise, but sometimes it just slows up and I'm not expecting it, and that's why it gets so bad like that. So now that really makes it interesting because instead of that 8-point game, still a one-possession ball game, but still, they don't have to go for 2. This is a flag on the play, and Levi Wallace, why didn't you go up for the pick? What are you doing? And that's roughing the passer. So you can add another half the distance to the goal, and just like that, the Texans are down to the 11 and now down to the 7-yard line. Man, what happened there? 2nd and 6. Dump it to the outside. Carter breaks 1 tackle. Will be brought down at the 4-yard line. 3rd and 3. What is going on in this defense in this ball game? Watson looking all day to throw. Looking down the field. He's going to take this one himself, and he's going to get the touchdown. Oh, man. There's so much you can do there. Anthony Averett, if he comes down, all he has to do is just dump it over your head. It's a touchdown. It's such a tough spot to be in, and the Texans have tied this ball game up at 20. Wow. So we're in for a fight here in week number 3 with this 1-1 Texans team. As ETN runs into Zach Cunningham, and not a whole lot there. 3rd and 6. Now from the 29-yard line. Just a 3-man rush with a spy, but that doesn't matter as we'll hit Robinson underneath catch. And that's going to be a Jets first down up to the 44-yard line. Man, a lot of pressure now to score. A lot of pressure. I don't know if our defense can contain the Texans' offense. Robinson with the carry continues to dig, and he's got a first down to the 44-yard line. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to... Yeah, if we're going to be able to get a stop. As we head into the 4th quarter, tied up at 20. Did not expect this, but this is the NFL. You never know week to week what is going to happen, even when we're the home team. 3rd and 2. Robinson got it. First down and more. As now we're just trying to grind it down here. You know, tire this defense enough with this running game and break them down. 2nd and 9. This time Willis is going to keep it. Cuts up the field as the safety comes down. Picks up around 3 yards at the 24-yard line. This is going to bring up a 3rd and 6. I don't know if we'll see what happens on this down. It could be go for territory, but Willis is going to have plenty of room. Slides down. Don't have to worry about that as Vera Tucker once again shaken up in this ball game. But first down, Malik Willis using his legs up to the 14-yard line. This time Robinson with the carry breaks off 1 tackle down to the 8. He picks up 6 yards, so he'll return with another elbow injury. Had the dislocated thumb earlier, and brings up a 3rd and 4 from the 8. Willis looking. Here comes a blitz. Over the middle. Wide open. Antonio Nunn. And he's down to the 1-yard line. So down to the 1 is Robinson looking for his 3rd touchdown. 1st and goal. We're going to sneak it this time with Willis. And he gets through for the touchdown. All right. Solid drive down the field. And now we have to hope our defense can actually get a stop. 27-20. The lead. Well, if we hit the extra point technically with Tucker, I'm going to put it up to a 27-20 lead, and we would hit the extra point, so don't have to worry about this time. 27-20, 7:24 left in this ball game. Sony Michel with the carry continues to break through, and he gets up to the 34, gain of 9. They have ran the ball very well against us, too. 2nd and 1. Watson setting up a screen, has Sony Michel, and Greg Payton with a perfect stop. Great job getting over, getting through blocks, making the tackle, and now brings up a huge 3rd down and 3. Can we finally get him off the field here? Because I don't think they would go for it. 3rd and 3, Watson, and wide open underneath is Brandon Cooks. What is that coverage? And you know what is happening I'm seeing? Obviously, they've always had problems with zone coverage. What I am seeing is, if they play a deep zone, it's not like they backpedal. The corners don't backpedal just like this. They don't backpedal and then look at the quarterback. They just legit sprint back to their zone coverage, and that is leaving wide receivers wide open. I don't understand why. Do they not have a backpedal animation in this game? I thought they did. But something is going on with that, and that is why these guys underneath are just wide open. 1st and 10. Outside, and then if you play man, they run this play, and it's a touchdown. It's just an easy completion. Hunter Henry, TD, and the Texans go right down the field, and they tie this ball game up at 27 apiece. So we got some problems right now. Real problems. And it's not, man, so much confidence coming off that Kansas City game. And right now, it's like we're playing a completely different ball game as Houston's just tearing us up. 27 apiece. But we got a chance here to go down the field. I'm not sure if they could stop us. We can have a chance to go down this field here, waste the rest of this clock, and get a score and get out here with a victory. 1st and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Hand this ball off to ETN. Around the edge, he has plenty of room. Gets through, and he is going to do a great job of just staying in bounds. Don't go out of bounds there. Stay in bounds. Let this clock roll all the way down to the 2-minute warning, and let them have to waste timeouts. 2nd and 8. Robinson with the carry, breaking through a tackle. So the first timeout used from Houston. So the question is, here on 3rd and goal, they've used all their timeouts. I was thinking about maybe just, half kneeling it, kicking the field goal, but we're going to go for it, go for the touchdown. I know that's going to leave still a minute left for this Texans offense. We saw what they did in 20 seconds, but they had 3 timeouts that time. They have no timeouts. They need a touchdown. We're going to trust in the defense to do something. 1st and 10. Watson looking down the field. Hey, we'll take that. That's fine. Just make the tackle. Clock is going to continue to roll. 50 seconds left in counting in this ball game. Watson fires underneath. Henry for the catch. That's not what we want to see. He gets out of bounds. And they're up to the 46-yard line. 39 seconds left in the ball game. Watson looking down the field. Time to throw. Continues to look. He's going to fire it down the field, but Greg Payton makes the play. He undercuts it, picks this one off. No need to risk fumbles. Just get out of bounds. We'll kneel this one away, and that is going to be a victory. What a play from the rookie linebacker. Coming, but biggest play of the game. What a job, dropping back in coverage, picks it off. We'll kneel this one away, and that will do it. 34-27 is your final, and more of a game than I thought. And we got some questions defensively now. There was no pressure at all on Deshaun Watson. None. The whole game. This isn't even that great of an offensive line. 30-32. So his one incompletion was the pick there at the end, and the other was a throwaway. Other than that, he didn't miss. He didn't miss. Guys just running wide open, sitting back there. I mean, we ran the ball really well. We ran all over him. Robinson, ETN, very good games. Willis on the ground, not too bad as well. But man, so I trusted in Brendan Kutcher and Jason Marsh. I really did. That was the whole thing. Trust in you. Give you guys the full opportunity. We got rid of Zadarius Smith. We got rid of Khalil Mack. You guys have the chance. We got rid of Carl Lawson. It's all up to them. First round draft pick. What was Kutcher, maybe a 3rd round pick? Jason Marsh, your 1st round pick. Pass rush. He's brought in for that reason. These guys, Kutcher has shown some real good stuff, the last couple years. So you have your chance now to shine. And right now, I know we're only 3 games in, but they haven't done anything. And I'll tell you what, and if you go back in history, the times they have played, I've seen a lot more from Brendan Kutcher than I've seen from the 1st round pick, Jason Marsh. Right now, that pick is not looking very good. He hasn't had a lot of production, and I'm not seeing it right now at the moment either. I mean, we're going to give him his opportunities, but right now, we might be looking once again to. It's always a thing. I feel like I'm the Baltimore Ravens defense. I feel like I'm always looking for a pass rush guy. We just never have it. Never. You think, you can't rely on Quentin Williams. He's not going to give you a huge pass rush, but he's going to be solid. You just need that guy on the outside that's just, every game is going to be troubles. And right now, we don't have that. So, they're still talking about like it was a rain game. Obviously, it wasn't a rain game. Yeah, I'm going to give credit to the running backs because a lot of the runs in that ball game, they created the extra yards themselves. So they get +3 carry and break tackle for the next game. That's really cool to see. But yeah, take a look at this. Just nothing. I mean, Tyke Smith, Brandon Smith, Haskell Garrett, and Quentin Williams. Coach Kutcher has the 1 sack. Marsh had the half sack in this ball game. But that's it. There's no constant pressure. There's no, quarterbacks are just sitting back there. I mean, even the Chiefs game, really. Mahomes, really not a lot of pressure. It's just our coverage was fantastic down the field. There was nobody open. We played really, really well. But, this game, it's complete opposite. Coverage was lacking. I don't know why. It just was. And then obviously got Watson sitting back there all day. So he finds his guys and just connects from 30-32. So we'll have to make some adjustments as we play New England. It's a tough place to play. Division rival. They're going to want to get a victory after losing and don't want to go to 1-3, so this could be a big game. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.